What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Cardano ADA at the request of Big D. We're doing this for you, my friend. Let's look at this chart on a different exchange, maybe. Yeah, Binance. There we go. Something with a little bit more historical references. There we go. Yeah, I like Binance though because it has the volume. So we're going to use this chart here. So Cardano with a phenomenal month. By the way, guys, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. I don't know if I said it already, but here we are sitting at $1.01 right now. Already hit a high of $1.32 this month. Beautiful, beautiful move. It makes a lot of sense that we would stop right here because if we took the overall high of the last cycle to the low that we had in the bear cycle, that's right in our golden zone, right? These two white lines, it's no coincidence that it's right there. That's the golden ratio, right? Look it up. What's the golden ratio? It's 618. It's one of those numbers that keeps on going, right? But 0.618 essentially is the golden ratio. I add the 6.9 there because oftentimes you do actually go just through the 618. You can see here on this month, you literally tipped the 618. Following month, you went right through it. Where did you go to? You basically went right to the 6.9. So I've established this as a range. 69, dude, it's a funny number. No, it's not just a funny number. It actually is serendipitous, and it works out a good bit of the time in this kind of format alone. Hold on. Anyways, opinions aside, topping off right here makes a lot of sense. Okay, I would expect that ADA has a very strong chance of going a little bit lower, which is odd because I think most of the market has bottomed out already. The only reason I think, sorry, I got to clear my throat, man. The only reason I think that you could go lower is because you've rejected your golden ratio, right? You found resistance up here. It's very, very uncommon to not at least hit the 0.5 before going higher, right? If you were to not hit the 0.5, what you would do, the common thing would be that you just keep consolidating in here and slowly phase out of the zone, right? Something like that. But whenever you pull out like this, I can't tell you how rare it is, man. It's very, very uncommon behavior to not at least go to your 0.5 and then go higher. So with a strong degree of certainty, going against my gut, because I think most of the market looks like it wants to move up. ADA is part of most of the market. I would think it would want to go up with most of the market as well. But going against my gut here, sticking with what I know about TA, I'm going to make one of those calls. I think ADA goes at least to 83 cents, if not all the way back down to 60 cents. But I don't think it'll go to 60 cents. You're at $1.12 now. You have a very strong, my gut, again, you guys, everything about me, because I think most of the market has bottomed. So it'd be very logical that ADA's bottomed out here too, and it looks like it has. But with the fibs, man, these rules are there for a reason, and it'd be very bullish. It would be very bullish. I would say if you didn't go to your 0.5, it'd be very bullish, and this could be that situation. But I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that you're absolved of going lower until you close above the 618. So do that. You're at $1.01 right now. Close above the 618. Close above like $1.15, $1.14. Get above there. Do that. That'll validate to me that you're not going to go lower than this, that you likely are working your way up. You could even go above it and then come back below it, and I wouldn't even care, man. As long as you're forming higher lows, I wouldn't even care. So, or who knows, maybe just rip above it and then you go. But we can look at some other metrics too, besides just going over the fibs, to determine if this is a suitable low. Let's look at the RSI. Let's look at the daily RSI here. I mean, we zoom this out. It kind of actually looks a lot like most cryptos right now with this uptrend in the daily RSI. But like most cryptos, it would allow for you to go a little bit lower. And if you were to go a little bit lower, that point, it's right there, man. That 0.5 is right there. It's so close. You look at the 4-hour RSI. Let's get the 4-hour on here. I'll take this white line away. I don't want to delete everything because I want to leave the fibs up. But the 4-hour still looks like it's in a downtrend, right? You've got these lower lows coming in. You've got these lower highs coming in. You're kind of like in this like sloped downward trend here. You could move up a little bit today, but you probably have one more low to go. Get higher lows in your RSI. Get that lower low in your price. Get that bullish divergence forming, bounce off your 50, and then boom, off to the races. It would make so much sense. So this is going to be kind of weird, because I really do think most of the market is bottomed out, and I don't think that it's going to go lower. But I think Cardano is one of those exceptions, and it makes sense, man. It was one of the most bullish coins last month. It had a very, very bullish phase up. It makes sense that it might consolidate a little bit more. So from a relative low here to a relative high, I'm going to call for a move down to just below 80 cents. You're at $1 now. I'm going to call for a move down to just below 80 cents, something that's around these highs here. That's my thoughts. That's my thoughts there. If not there, at least the 0.5 of this high to low here. No, come on now. High. Would it be this low? Maybe it would be this low. At least down to, what would that be? 87 cents. Yeah. If not 87 cents, 77 cents, something in between there though. You're at $1.01 now. If I had to guess where you're going to go, I would really probably guess you do go below 80 cents, but time will tell. We'll see how it goes. And that'll probably happen over the next week and a half or 2 weeks. That's my thoughts. So other than that, though, man, I think Cardano's got a bright future. I think you're going to see some new all-time highs. I definitely do. I know a lot of people were skeptical, but I think the skeptics are hiding in their caves now, right? They are quaking in their little boots, man. You guys, that candle scared them away. It's like the bull signal there. High to low. Not this low because it's the fake out low. We'll take this low here. 618 hit. With the fib structure you're doing so far, I like it. I definitely do believe you will see these extensions. You'll probably see at least $6.35, if not as high as $15.42 by the end of the cycle. You're at $1 now with a very solid chance to pull back below 80 cents. So 10x, absolutely possible for this thing, even at this price. Certainly anything I would say above a 6x or a 5x is on the table as well. So yeah, good looks, man, for ADA. I like the way it looks. I think it's going to see new all-time highs, and nothing wrong with it. But I have a little skepticism. I have a little skepticism within myself of this call, but I think you are going to go just a little bit lower. Just a little bit. I think you have a little bit lower to go. There's some things making me reserve that call, though, right? Like you had a sell-off event here. You sold off, no volume. Where's the volume? It's no volume. I mean, here on the 4 hour, I guess you have a little bit, to be fair. There's a little bit of volume. Maybe there it is. I don't know. Time will tell, guys. I'm going against my gut with this one, but I'm sticking with the TA, and oftentimes that's actually the better maneuver, so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.